This is the MLB pregame show, and I'm Matt Vasgersian. And as we draw nearer to the first pitch of Game 1 in the series, we'll give you the latest installment of our Topps Player Spotlight. Brandon McFadden will be in the glow, and he had the long ball working in his last game. 3 home runs really carrying his team on his back.
Yeah, we see it maybe a couple times a year, but when a guy gets 3 homers in a
Now from the home of the Angels for nearly a half-century, there's a look at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Texas Rangers. Brandon McFadden will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 4 games, as hot as they come.
Brandon McFadden.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. And, Eric, you take a look at these Rangers entering play here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they've been in a real good groove lately. Victorious in 7 of their last 9.
Yeah, and when you're playing good baseball, suddenly first place starts coming into clearer focus. They've really made up some ground here in this past week or so.
Cozart sets. 2-0 on it. High and deep to right center field. Gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Number 31 for him on the season. And the Angels have taken a 3-0 lead.
Another mistaken location here. It's been a real problem here in the first inning, and now a 2-run homer makes it 3-0 already, so he's got to hope those problems.
Number 73 gets his first try now, and he's seen that average climb the last week or so. Walker comes set. Here it is on 2-2. On the ground to the left side. Oh, and it goes right past him out there at short. Striding into the box, Brandon McFadden. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, he absolutely crushed it earlier, so let's see if he can get into another one in this at-bat.
First and second here with nobody out. Hold strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Down 0-2 there. He knows he's got to protect the plate. He almost went around right there, but that's a good job to hold it back.
Got him. And with a quick breather here, let's take a look at how the Rangers will align defensively. Brandon McFadden is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
But an atom ball right to him for the first. Brandon McFadden strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
And now, as a reliever, you've got to go out and give 100% and focus on the task at hand. And you can't let the emotion enter the equation, or it'll mess up your concentration and things will get even worse.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Canha on the move. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Brandon McFadden will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start.
0-1's the count.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. This crowd, likely in the 40,000 range. They've got to like what they've seen so far.
Oh, and in performance, they need to find a way to bottle this up and keep it going.
But that'll be off the wall in right center. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
Oh, this guy's had such a good year at the plate. Driving in runs, hitting the ball out of the ballpark. You kind of expect a ball like this to clear the wall, but instead it's going to...
Mariano Ramos stands in. He got under one and popped out his last time up. 0-1 count and the pitch. Lifted in the air out to left. Canha over to his left. He's got it, and there are two down now. Into the box now, Marcell Ozuna. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Up the middle and off the pitcher's leg. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay.
And let's see now.
And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. Alexi Amarista gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Long run for the right fielder. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Throws there, and he is meat at home plate. Angels get just the 1. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Brandon McFadden strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Right, especially starting off an at-bat.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
And this is a guy that needs to throw that curveball for strikes.
Yeah, when he doesn't have command on it, that's when he has to lean on his fastball. And sometimes that'll get him in trouble.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. He pulls this one into right. Number 5 is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
Tuesday night baseball now from the Big A, Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Texas Rangers and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch. Brandon McFadden strides forward with a hot bat in his hands. Great numbers over the past few games. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And, Eric, you take a look at these Rangers entering play here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape, winners in 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, and when you're playing good baseball, suddenly first place starts coming into clearer focus. They've really made up some ground here in this past week or so.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Nope,
now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Well, kind of strangely, Holiday has a bit of a reputation for rewarding the high strike. You know, and that can really upset the hitter sometimes because the pitcher isn't usually trying to throw it there. So we'll see if any of that shows up.
And the count will be full. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Tapped out in front of home. Throw gets him, 2 down. Brandon McFadden is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get.
And is on to begin the inning. So a base hit for him has him aboard to start out their half of the 4th as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits.
Well, guys, he's one of the best in the league in that.
Settling in now, Mariano Ramos, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
He has really struggled against right-handed pitching so far this year. His average against righties is pretty ugly so far.
Hit to third. One there. Back to first, but it's right over his head. And now, oh, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Well, give him some credit here at second base. He stayed right in there knowing that he was going to take a hard shot. But there's no question that it did influence his throw because it was well off the mark.
Brandon McFadden will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Wow, talk about it.
Brandon McFadden will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Chopped foul right at home plate. Hit in the air out toward left. Canna moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys, but what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, well, he really...
Now from the Big A, we've got afternoon baseball from Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series. Brandon McFadden will dig in now. He's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play.
Well, I don't think this should be a surprise to anybody. Most people know he's one of the best hitters in baseball.
Grounded back up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Gabe Carlisle gets his first opportunity now, looking to extend that hitting streak, which stands at 8 games coming in. Hit to third. McFadden is there. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. So striding in, number 80, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here comes the first pitch. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball one. No runs, just one hit, and no errors to this point for the Angels. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
Oh, he's got a legitimate gripe right there. I don't know about that one.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Has to be thinking strikeout here. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Brandon McFadden will step in now, representing the potential tying run.
And keep in mind, he is the team leader in home runs, so if anyone's got a shot of getting one out of here, it's him.
Hit hard up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. Now a long throw to third.
He's in there.
Too late, and he's safe at third.
And you can see the pitching coach.
Mariano Ramos will stand in. He drove in a run with a sac fly his last time.
Yeah, and what do you know? He's got a good chance to get another RBI on a sac fly right here.
Runner goes for second. Ground ball left side. Throw to the plate, and the runner will be tagged out at the plate, so a costly decision there. Andrew Knapp strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Well, there's still a lot of this game left, but it is starting to get late. This is a
got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Settling in now, Brandon McFadden, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Into the windup and the pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
Breaking ball backs him off a bit. It's 1-2. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Grounded to the right. Throw gets him. 2 down. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. Starting out west in the American League, the Red Sox got 12 hits in this one as they took an extra innings victory over the Athletics, 6-5. The Rays tallied 5 home runs overall as they got a win over the Astros in Houston, 11-7. The White Sox smacked 15 team hits as they blew out Baltimore, 13-6. Lauren Stokes grabbed win number 6 on the year as the Royals got the victory over the Indians 3-1. The Toronto Blue Jays got 18 hits as they pulverized the Braves 9-1. The Milwaukee Brewers went deep 4 times as they got the to 2. The Phillies